Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Funko Pop Review. Sorry I've been away for 2-3 weeks now.
We're sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Sorry.
My audio interface is really poopy, and I've gone through a lot to change it up, so we have at least decent quality audio coming your way. Because before it was background noise, big time, and I was not going to put that product out there and offend your ears. This week's episode, we got Disney, couple from them, Goofy, Rapunzel. We have a ton of Walmart exclusives. This is the week of Walmart exclusives.
Yeah, boy.
You got Jimi Hendrix, Willie Nelson. You got Clara with the Flare from Jurassic Park. They managed to pick up a few of the Earth Day pops. Just a bunch. We also got the Avengers, another set from that. SpiderMan comic, Boba and Metallic Boba. And even Luke Skywalker Galaxy Convention 2022. So please stay through the whole episode as we dive in. And if you haven't gone over to my YouTube page, subscribed, liked, did all that good shit, I would love if you took the minute and did it. If you're watching it on YouTube, it only takes you a second to go, oops, sub.
Do it. Do it.
So let's dive right in. We got Funko exclusive Rapunzel with Pin, the Ultimate Princess Collection. I'm sure this is still available. The dress is really nice. I mean, the metallic shininess of it, I mean, it's cool. And it's waving, which is always nice. I hate when they're just flat. And her hair is looking good.
Nice hair.
I like that it's so long that it's on the floor. So you see it on the floor. It's got some silver flowers in it and all that. The pin is very similar, except it's a purple dress. Not too bad of a pop. If you're in that princess line, you're picking it up. This might not even be that bad for people who do custom pops. I could see that being decent wedding topper.
Not too shabby!
Up next, we got the Goofy movie. Now, that was big for me, man. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I watched the crap out of this a hell of a lot of times, actually, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. Good son-dad movie. Just, it stands the test of time. You go back and watch it, and it's still pretty good. I try to watch it with my kids, but the older animation's hard to hold their attention. But anyways, this is like a VHS cover, and you know how I feel about them VHS covers. They take up a ton of fucking space.
Taking up too much space.
So I would pass personally, even though I do love this pop. It's him fishing. He's got the fishing pole. It's bent over. He's got the trousers. You see a little lure by his knee. Special edition. Let's click over here and see if maybe it says. Nope, does not say. So it's like, are you paying for the movie poster just to have a 4-inch pop? If that's your thing, man, and I got to see one of these finally in person. I finally got to see one of these. And I gotta say, I'm not impressed, man. I'm not impressed, even in the least. So,
No, sir, I don't like it.
I don't know, man. If you got that type of room to put this in your collection, more power to you. But somebody like myself that has close to 400 pops again, I just don't have the room, man. Next up, we're diving into the Walmart exclusives. I'm not getting into the pins, even though I will mention that they are 1 in 12 chance for the chases. Yeah, 1 in 12. I like that. I wish they would kind of go back more towards that. It was really fun back in the day when you had the 1 in 36 chance. Or was it 1 in 32? It was 1 in 30 something. Yeah, it was the horror chases and shit like that, man. It was awesome. I mean, when you came across that shit in the store, it was like, jackpot, baby!
Dear Diary, jackpot.
But now everything's online oriented and everybody wants to chase, and I'm sure they make more money that way. Anyways, moving on. We got the Earth Day selection. 2 of these I know for certain are Walmart exclusives, and that's the Friend Bear and the Flock Tafiti, which I love. Moana, great Disney movie. The beginning's slow. Like the first 30 minutes of that movie is really kind of shit. Trying to introduce her as a character. But after that 30 minutes, the movie is awesome. I had this pop for a while, but when I shrunk my collection down, I got rid of Tafiti. The flocked version of this, I'm really going to have to look at. If I'm out at the store, Walmart, and I come across this, there's a good chance I'm picking this up. I like the character. I liked the whole Mother Earth kind of thing with it. That's me personally. But I do know that is a Walmart exclusive. I'm very curious to see it in hand. Friend Bear, I know is a Walmart exclusive. Care Bears, I have a Good Luck Bear. That's what I had. I had the Chase, but that was one of the things I sold to downsize. I still have the Good Luck Bear, the regular. If you're a Care Bear fan, you're going to pick it up. It's one of the more jolly looking ones. Orange, flowers. I mean, it's cool. Next up, we got Black Orchid. I don't know where she's coming out at. It's a good looking pop. It's butterfly wings in the back, which is cool. The flight. Pretty cool. It's got her off the ground, which is always cool. You love the action pose. Her arms are out. The pop head is a mask. It's got purple, black, red. It's not an ordinary looking pop. It's very cool. I don't know the character from Justice League, but, you know, if you're a fan, you're picking it up. And even if you're not a fan, you might pick it up. You're into butterflies or some shit like that. Moving on, we got Poison Ivy with a comic book background. Now, the comic book background looks really cool. It's a real realistic looking Poison Ivy. The pop itself, I can't really tell what's going on, and I couldn't find a bigger blowout version of it when I was just quickly throwing all this together. So it looks like she's kind of sitting up on a vine or something in the pose. So that's cool. I love it when they get them off the ground and they got stuff off the ground. It just makes it different from every other fucking pop that's around. So it makes it cool. She's got some stuff in her hair. She's got her usual Poison Ivy outfit. So I do believe she's up on a vine. So that's a cool one. But once again, taking up a bunch of space for a fucking background.
Taking up too much space.
If that's your thing, that's your thing. Next up, we got Vito Corleone, the Godfather.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
50 years of The Godfather. Black and white pop, champagne glass in hand, little red rose on the collar. Just a little splash of color in there, just like the cover. You got a little red rose splash. Personally, the Godfather movies, they were good. They're not my favorite gangster movies by any means, but they're good. If you haven't seen them, I highly recommend you go see that shit. Walmart exclusive. We're going down the Walmart line now. It's a decent looking pop. Like I said, it's a space. It takes up a bunch of space. Next up, we got Willie Nelson. I might try to pick this up, add it to my music wall. Willie is, for anybody who's a pot smoker, Willie is an idol. For anybody who is an old school country lover, Willie is an idol. Willie Nelson's just an idol, man. He's one of those people that kind of transcends genres, even though he's only ever been in country.
Man, you cool as shit, mister. I hate to do it, but I gotta charge you. That's $60.
$60?
Yeah.
Man, I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. You know what I mean? You know how much condoms used to cost back in them days?
How much?
I don't know. We never used them.
He's one of those guys, man. The pop itself has got his signature black hat, the acoustic guitar, the one he beats to shit and it's got signatures and all kinds of shit on. Really beat the shit, this guitar, the real life one. He's got the holder with the ruffles, red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Pants, boots, Willie Nelson logo. The box looks decent. The pop looks decent. If you're a fan, you're definitely picking it up. Next up, we got Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? I'm a big fan of Jimmy. Even though I'm a big fan, I would easily pass on this. This is an album cover. It's a 4-inch pop in a big old space.
Taking up too much space.
If that's your thing, that's your thing. The pop itself, it's kind of cool. They tried to do what's on the cover, which is kind of this it's a yellow boa on the cover, but they got orange boa, eyes on the shirt. It's a psychedelic shirt. He's in white pants and boots. Hair isn't really that great. This is probably the worst hair I've seen on a Jimi Hendrix model. What the fuck were they thinking? Like, even you look in the picture behind it, and he's got fucking the afro going on, the signature Jimmy afro. And then you come over here, and he looks like fucking Little Richard with a goatee. What kind of shit is that, Funko? Come on, man. You guys are better than that. So, I personally, even if you're a Jimi Hendrix fan, I would still fucking pass on this. Even though it's taking up a bunch of space, I would still pass because it's a shit job on him. I mean, I got the flaming guitar one, and I have the fucking, what's the other one I have of him? I think it's the Woodstock. No, I might have sold the Woodstock. Anyways, it doesn't fucking matter. They look way better, way more along the lines of what he actually looks like. Next up, we got Alexa Bliss. These are all Walmart exclusives. Alexa Bliss, I don't know the wrestling character, but I do love the fact she has this little fucking doll that is just like, what the fuck when you look at its face, these teeth, this toothy smile. I just, whoa. Pink hair. She's got pink hair. Her eyes are whited out. Black outfit with some like something on it. I can't tell. It looks like faces of some kind. Boots, all that stuff. It gets a little thumbs up for me because of the doll in hand. I also see this maybe being decent for customs because of the hair. Possibly. I don't know the character, but the pop is but the little tiny doll in hand makes it, oh, okay. Next up, we got Claire with a flare. Jurassic World, only at Walmart. Honestly, Jurassic World, for me, they're worth the watch. They're entertaining one time through, but they only have that one time through view power for me. View power. I just one time watching it, I'm good. I don't need to go back and watch them again and again. There's some movies I watch over and over, and this series just isn't it for me. They're great for a one time. The T-Rex chasing her with the flare, I do remember the scene. If I remember right, she's running in high heels. And that was one of the things that some of the internet, social media community harped on. Like, you're fucking running from a T-Rex in heels? Come on. The pop itself, I just don't see it being like that cool. Even the background's kind of shit when you look at it. It's like this, like supposed to be like fiery background, you know, reds and oranges, and it's got a little black in the back behind the T-Rex, you know, like kind of give it a run feel to it. I'm just not feeling this at all. I can't see a good picture of her, but she looks plain as fuck. She's in a run pose at least. The T-Rex looks super plain.
So very ordinary.
Yeah, this is a big no for me. It's gonna take up. If it's a movie moment, it's gonna take up a decent amount of space. And unless this movie really did something for you, I just don't see people buying this shit. Next up, we got the Green Lantern. I don't know where this guy is gonna be exclusive to. Pre-order Entertainment Earth, so it's probably a common. If you're pre-ordering Entertainment Earth, fuck Entertainment Earth for me anyways. Never gotten a mint pop, but that's besides the point. This version of Green Lantern, I've never seen. I know the Hal Jordan Green Lantern a little bit. I was never a big DC fan to begin with, other than the super main characters. So, blonde hair, long blonde hair. Is it a chick? I think so. Those look like some bumps pumping out there. I think this is a chick. It is a chick. Okay, looking at the background cover art. I thought this was a dude. Oh, man. My bad. My bad. My bad. Anyways, Green Lantern on a rock, sword in the stone. She's got long blonde hair, the green mask. She's got a leather jacket on. That's a little different, you know. Comic book cover. It's just a lot of space for a little pop, man. They must be making really good margins on these to be able to jack the price up to whatever it is. I think they're like $20-25 for the 4-inch pop. I'm guessing it only costs them like $2-3 to make this shit, and they end up making like $7-8 more off of it. Anyways, so you know how it is. It's space, but if this is your thing, it's your thing. Next up, we got the Avengers Guardians ship Mantis. Now, I talked about this when it had Star-Lord, and it's going to plug them all in seats. And just looking at her, this is going to be a super fucking lame set. Super fucking lame set, for me anyways. If you're getting it, more power to you. If the cockpit scene in Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers and shit really did it for you, I guess, cool, whatever. But for me, this is some lazy ass shit. It's the same fucking seat. They just put Mantis in the seat now, give her look and all her shit, and make it so they click together so you can have this little rectangle fucking crew. Cockpit crew. Lazy shit. If I was collecting these personally, I would wait. Sit on it and wait. Because A, they're going to either go on fucking clearance and you're going to get them for nothing. Or B, you're going to come across people who took them out of box and are unloading, and you'll be able to pick them up for nothing. Because this is the type of thing that looks like shit in the box, but it looks great when you take it out. So sit on it and wait. It would be my advice, because you're going to get this things for fucking pennies on the dollar if you do.
Only time will tell.
$3-4 clearance, fucking $2-3 from somebody who took it out of box, collected the whole set. You maybe there might be one that's fucking kind of shoots up in price. I doubt it though. It's just laziness. Next up, we got Walmart exclusive SpiderMan. Anyways, Amazing Fantasy. This looks like an first release, maybe. That would be my guess. I'm not big into the comic books. I have a few friends that are huge into fucking comic books. It just never did it for me, personally. I mean, they were fun to read here and there, but I'd just rather watch a fucking movie than read a comic book. And I'm not old enough to have to rely on comic books for my entertainment as I grew up. VHS was a primary thing when I was at the age to enjoy shit. So I watched a lot of fucking movies, VHS. I made my parents go to the rental store. You know, fucking it was the mom and pop businesses first, and then you had the Hollywoods and the Blockbusters come along and shit. But I made my parents go 2-3 times a week so I could fucking watch movies. Anywho, Spider-Man looks okay. He's got a little shoot up thing. You know, it would have been way cooler. He's got the web shooting up, right? And it just barely goes past the top of his head. It would have been way cooler if this fucker would have stuck to the top of the box.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Or, you know, like, it could have been the height of the box with the spider web that sticks to the walls and shit, right? That just touches the top, right? They could have done that. And this would have been over the top. One of the things you would have been like, oh man, that detail makes this so worthwhile. But of course they don't fucking do that. They don't think about anything like that. He's got little spider wings come out by his side. Ugh. It's a Spider-Man pop. What else do you want me to say? I mean, Spider-Man's one of those characters they kick out quite a bit of his variation. So it's just like, yeah. If you're into the comic, cool. If you're not, I think this is an easy pass. Next up, we got Star Wars Boba Fett. Metallic. The metal pops. Now, they just restocked Iron Man. And as of right now, they still have that Iron Man metallic over there. I ended up picking it up. I have the Batman already. I think they are cool as fuck. And when you pick them up and they weigh an metric ass ton, it's like, whoa. It's fucking cool as hell. I like it. I think down the road, this is going to be something that people are going to find worth something. The die-cast collectibles.
Only time will tell.
As it is right now, the markup, if you're just trying to flip, these things don't flip worth a shit. You're not doubling your money, which if I'm flipping something, I want to double my money on it. Personally, I don't want to make $5-10, maybe 20 if I'm lucky, off a $50 pop. That's me personally. Maybe for you, you're like, you know what, the $10, $20 is worth the flip for me, but for me, it's not worth my time. Personally, that's just me. The Boba Fett regular is Boba Fett, no bullshit, just plain ass Boba Fett, how you would see him in Return of the Jedi. You know, standing on the deck before he flies off into the fucking hole and gets eaten alive. The chase, however, is Boba Fett with no paint. It's just metallic Boba Fett. He is just silver color. Personally, I'm going to want the regular Boba Fett, and I'm going to be disappointed if I order this thing and I get the chase. Because really, it's the chase sticker, and it's not even a sticker on this thing. It is a, like, outline on the box, like a square outline that says, find the limited edition chase. Oh, it doesn't even let you know that this is the chase, I'm guessing. Find the limited edition chase. It doesn't even let you know on the box. You got to open the motherfucker to find out. That's even worse, man. Because I know there's going to be people that are like, you opened the box, it's worth less money. Guaranteed there's going to be people like that. Because these things are sealed up. They got little stickers on them, you know, the little clear circle stickers on the seams. So you got to cut those open in order to get in the box. I don't know, man. If you're a Boba Fett fan, I'm sure you're going to pick it up. And, you know, there's going to be people that go bonkers just because it says fucking chase on it. But personally, I think the chase is fucking garbage. The chase looks like something like, I ordered it and yay, I get to paint it now type feel to it. You know, it's a pass for me.
It's gotta be no, dog.
You know, there's nothing. It's the same model as it. It's a pass for me. I would be really just so upset if I got that chase. Last but not least, we're diving into Luke Skywalker 2022 Galactic Convention exclusive. Now, this looks like Luke Skywalker before he gets his lightsaber, before he's a Jedi. This has to be on Tatooine when he is still just a fucking water farmer. That's what it looks like to me. It really has no appeal to me at all, personally. But I know with Obi-Wan coming out and the whole him watching over Luke and all that shit, and that's how the whole storyline is kind of going to be, you know, the time between whenever to, you know, watching over Luke and all that shit from when the kids are born to, you know, when he grows. I'm sure this pop is going to be worth something because of that show.
Only time will tell.
I'm just throwing that out there, that if you're looking to maybe flip down the line, this might be one of those pops you pick up. Maybe. I'm not saying this is going to have big returns or anything like that, but I've found that with TV shows that tie into pops, while the TV show is going on and shit, value is worth something. So, as the pop itself, I'm just not feeling it. He's got his belt on with some gadgets, fucking plain ass robe, boots. His hair looks like shit.
So very ordinary.
Just nothing about it's doing for me. It does look like it is a bobblehead. Bobblehead, it says right down there. I was going to say it did look like a bobblehead to me. So that's kind of cool, but the box is cool. I do like these style of boxes better. They're just really simple to the point. I fucking hate the graphic. Does it bother anybody else? Throw down in the comments if you ever are over on my YouTube, you watch the video. Throw down in the comment. Does the new graphic ever bother you? Like, I have walls of old pops, right? This newer shit I don't have a lot of. Right, I got select things that are new, but I have walls and walls of fucking pops that are the old school hand-drawn picture on the front of the box, right? On all of the box, they're all hand-drawn, right? And now we have this digitized shit, and it just looks so fake. It looks so fucking fake to me, because back in the day when you were getting this shit, one of the clear signs that you were getting bullshit was a digitized front. You could tell it wasn't the hand-drawn shit. It was fucking copied and digitized. And it looked like fucking garbage. And now they're making that the new standard, which is just like, yeah, we want you to rip it off because it's super easy to fucking copy over. It bugs me. Like, I'm sitting here looking at my wall. Man, yeah, there we go. Dumb and Dumber Chases. I love that movie. Oh, Dumb and Dumber was the fucking best. So they're sitting in the middle of like Dodgeball and fucking Adam Sandler, which looks to be, Adam Sandler's hand-drawn. So, you got Waterboy, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. You got the Step Brothers, Superbad, Big Daddy, Wayne's World, fucking Married with Children, all this shit around him. And then you got these two digitized motherfuckers, and they stand out so bad from the rest of everybody. It's like, you motherfuckers make my wall look stupid. It bugs me. I almost got rid of them, the Dumb and Dumber, because of how bad it bugs me at times. Like when I'm just sitting back in here and I'm just, fucking reliving my past, looking at my pops, thinking about, when I was a kid, how, the first time I saw this, or, I remember that with this movie, blah, 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 whatever, tripping down memory lane, which I'm sure most of us do. And then you come across that motherfucker and you're like, oh, man, you just brought me out of my happy place and fucking put me in the irritated place. That's me personally. That might not be you. But if you're over on my YouTube, throw down a comment. Does the digital fucking front bother you? If you got a wall full of old shit like me, it bothers. Maybe not you. Anyways, that is the show. And once again, I apologize for being 2 to 3 weeks of no content.
And to all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Like I said, I had to take care of this audio issue. It was so bad when I recorded it and I went back and listened to it and went to edit and do all that shit, and it was just whenever I wasn't talking. I was like, oh my goodness. So we saved up a few dollars over the past couple of weeks. We bought a new audio interface because the one I had was fucking like 13 years old. 10, 13, somewhere in there. So we got a new audio interface, a new one. We updated the drivers. We did all of this bullshit in order to do it. I still have some in the background, which makes me think my sound card is taking a shit on me. So that really sucks because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to that, and I'll have to track somebody down who can actually do that, which I just don't have the money to do shit like that right now. I also haven't looked into it, but so hopefully this is decent quality audio sound that isn't going to offend your ears. Like always, if you could head over to my YouTube, fucking throw me a sub, a like, all that good shit.
So pretty please, with sugar on top.
If you just listen on the podcast, I appreciate that too. Trying to get those numbers up, so, then I might be able to throw an advertisement in here and there and make a few bucks off that. Trying to make some money so I can get better shit. Until next time, guys, I appreciate you.